And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball action. We welcome you from inside the friendly confines of the castle at Roane County High School as we prepare for Region 4 Section 2 championship action. The number 1 seeded Roane County Lady Raiders out of Section 2 facing off against the number 2 seed Ravenswood Devilettes from Jackson County. Roane County with an overall record this year of 12-10. Ravenswood with an overall record of 13-9. That is not where the similarities end between these two teams. Roane County averaging 47.7 points per game. Ravenswood 48.0. Roane County giving up just 42.8 points per game. Ravenswood gives up just 44 points per game. Both teams have had streaks this season. Roane County started 4-2 on the year, hit a very tough stretch mid-year. They went 0-5 and 1-6 at the time, but Roane County won 5 straight after that. They have won 7 of 9 coming into this postseason. For Ravenswood, they started out the first half of their season kind of back and forth, but nothing to write home about. They were 6-7 after 13 games of the season, but they have won 7 of their last 9 coming in, including a victory over Clay County 54-24 in the opening round sectional tournament game on Tuesday night. So both teams advancing to the sectional championship. Both teams will automatically earn a berth into a regional co-final. The question is, after tonight, who will be home and who will they play, and who will travel and who will they play after tonight? We'll learn all of that in just a little bit. A very exciting opportunity. These two teams split the regular season series, and in fact, it was the road team both times that was the victor. So Roane County looking to get their first win this year on their home floor against the Red Devilettes. A very exciting opportunity here tonight for both of these teams. Glad you could join us on WVRC 104.7 FM. We are streaming live audio on our website at WVRCFM.com. And of course, we welcome you all live to our Facebook live stream. Andrew Miller joined alongside my partner Matt White. Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies providing the graphics, the instant replays, and the highlights for us. Katie Nutter up high on her perch is our camera person. George Allen, our studio technician, back at WVRC Control. Matt, an opportunity for a grudge match game between Roane County and Ravenswood. Both teams split, and both teams traveled to the opposite team's home floor and defeated the home team.
Yeah, it really doesn't get much better than that when you're talking about a rivalry with Ravenswood that dates back centuries. This is one of the longest standing rivalry, I think, for Roane County, dating all the way back into the Spencer high school days. Always an exciting time, but this year it seems, like you mentioned, so many similarities in these teams. They've played each other a lot over the last few years. There was a lot of big battles between these same group of young ladies during middle school ball. Always a good time when you can try to get a berth to the state tournament by going through Ravenswood. Not an easy task, but this is not a win or go home type of a situation. Whichever team would happen to lose here tonight still has an opportunity, having to play the opposite side of the section. So again, everything that this group has worked for throughout the season is on the line here tonight, and it couldn't be a more fun position to be in when it comes to having to take on Ravenswood.
Yeah, even though it's not a win or go home situation, when you look at the opposite side, although Roane County has victories over both teams that are in the coach final for the regional, Charleston Catholic and Buffalo. Charleston Catholic defeating Buffalo last night. So Charleston Catholic is the higher seed. They are the home seed, waiting for the loser here tonight. Buffalo will travel to whoever wins this game tonight. So even though it's not win or go home, if you're Roane County, you would prefer to have a home game for a possibility to win the regional and go to the state tournament, and it'd be a third victory over Buffalo if you could get a home game here after tonight. But again, it's going to take a lot more than just wishes for Roane County. They're going to have to play high-level basketball. This is a young Devilette team who is very talented. We saw these three freshmen, Magoski, Rashford, and Monster, last year as freshmen when they put it on Roane County. There's a couple of seniors on this team. Libby Hall is an X-factor shooter. We've seen her shoot well against Roane County over the last few years. We've also seen her have her struggles. For Roane County, it's going to take more than just the big two scorers, Hall and Mason. I think Abby Eastman, again, oftentimes is she's kind of the it factor for Roane County. I think she's going to need to score inside as well.
Well, you definitely need that third scoring option. I mean, Cameron Starcher gives you a lot of ability from shooting from outside, but we have to establish some kind of a presence around the basket. You know, we've clamored for it for this entire season, wanting Abby, wanting Hope Mason, wanting both of them to be more aggressive. They're very aggressive getting rebounds, but they're very timid when it comes to putting them back up. We've seen that trending in the right direction. You know, Abby's been a lot more aggressive around the basket. That could really play huge dividends for this team as we get ready to head in, into this sectional game and potentially into the state playoffs.
Yeah, if you can establish an inside presence, it forces respect inside, and it leaves Starcher, Hall open outside, and it opens lanes for Faith Mason. We'll see if it all can happen here in just a few minutes. We'll take a break for our sponsors. Come back. We'll have your starting lineups for both teams and the opening tip here on the Region 4 Section 2 championship basketball game in Class AA. You're listening to and watching Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball action on WVRC. George, we've got 3 minutes and then a national anthem coming. NEC crew, college, NEC, basketball. Yeah, those guys do NEC games.
Really? So those two I'm not sure I recognize, but I have seen that guy do games before. The guy on the far left.
The guy in the middle's name is Dash McNeil.
Dash McNeil?
Dash McNeil.
That's awesome.
That sounds like a superhero's, like alter ego.
Yeah, it's The Incredibles. The little kid's name's Dash.
Nice.
This dude's over there getting some stretches in. Look at him, look at him. He is Dash.
And we welcome you back inside the castle, getting set for the opening tip. Region 4, Section 2 championship game. Roane County and Ravenswood. Let's take a look first at the Devilettes.
First up, you got a 5'4" sophomore guard, Hadley Magoski. A 5'4" sophomore guard, Emily Ratchford. A 5'5" senior guard, Libby Hall. A 5'5" sophomore guard, Macy Mosser. And a 5'9" senior forward, Lindsay Carroll.
For the Lady Raiders, Maddie Hall, 5'6" junior, will run the point, averaging 11.3 points, 3.6 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 3.2 steals per game. She leads the team in threes with 41. Faith Mason, the leading scorer, 6-foot junior guard, averaging 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 3 steals per game. She's also 77% from the free throw line, shooting 140 of 182%. Cameron Starcher, the 5'7" junior guard. Cameron averaging 8.1 points per game, as well as 3.9 rebounds per game. She is second on the team in threes, as she has, as soon as they turn the lights out, made 19 threes on the year, also a 73% free throw shooter. Abby Eastman, a 5'9" sophomore forward, averaging 3.7 points per game, but she is the leading rebounder for this Roane County team, 7.7 per game. Hope Mason, a 5'9" sophomore forward, averaging 3.5 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. Well, lights out here at the castle, and the Roane Riot with the lights on their phones shining brightly. A very big crowd for Roane County, but also for Ravenswood, as they had to make the short trip in from Jackson County. Very exciting atmosphere. All people on Facebook Live see Matt is dead black silence with a spotlight.
It's dark, one little spotlight. Tons of fun, lots of hype coming up for this one. Huge opportunity for both of these teams.
Again, as you heard the PA announcer, Jeremy Eastman, say, the winner tonight hosts Buffalo next week. On Thursday night, the loser will travel to Charleston Catholic. Lady Raiders white uniforms here tonight, jerseys and shorts. Lady Raiders in caps across the front in maroon, trimmed out in charcoal with the stripes in maroon down the side, the Raider R on the hip. Black uniforms for the Red Devilettes. Jerseys and shorts, Ravenswood across the front in all caps, red letters, red numbers, trimmed out in white. Lead official Dash McNeil enters the center circle, and we are ready for the sectional championship ball game. Opening tip controlled by Roane County. Maddie Hall and Starcher playing catch over on the right side wing. First 3 opportunity missing for Starcher. Good look, though, for Cameron early on. They're trying to get all of the lights officially put on. That might mess with your shooting ability.
It messes with our ability to see what in the heck's going on.
Well, the light's going off again here, and they're probably going to have to stop play. Now all the lights coming back on. Let's hope they stop fooling with them now. Hall has it, left wing, dumps it inside to Carroll. Into the far corner, Ratchford, back out to Hall. She'll drive and dish. Here's Mosser, right baseline jumper, no good. An offensive rebound into the hands of the leading scorer, Magoski. Looking inside was Mosser, and here's the first steal of the game for Maddie Hall.
Such quick hands on the defensive end. She's been deflecting passes, getting steals left and right. Yeah, like you said, really one of those just utility players. Do a little bit of everything, the Swiss Army knife. 3-2 zone. Hall passed up a 3, dumps it to the baseline, and Hope Mason unable to drop it in as the loose ball goes out of bounds in front of the Roane Riot, last touched by a Roane County defender. Like you said, great turnout here tonight. Fans packing the stands on both sides. This should provide for, one heck of a ball game.
Both teams in zone defenses right now, 2-3 for Ravenswood. Roane County in that kind of hybrid 3-2. They bring Mason down, and she plays a lot of havoc there. 2 layups attempted there by Magoski, both missed. Faith with the board. Lady Raiders into the front court, left side. Faith dumps it, foul line area. Looking opposite was Eastman. Back out top, Hall will reset. Moves left wing. Mason attacking into the paint. Muscles one up against the defense of Ratchford, and Emily Ratchford going to be whistled. Two minutes gone by, no score. An opportunity, though, for Mason, a 77% free throw shooter on the season, and she's had a lot of attempts.
And both teams early on just looking a little bit anxious, maybe so much adrenaline. Good to see Faith get up there and knock the first one down.
141 out of 183, unofficially in my head. Free throw number 2, swished as well. Roane County dropping out of any pressure early as the Lady Raiders take the first lead of the game. You got two very sure-handed ball handlers here in Ratchford and Magoski. Pass inside, though, from Hall. I don't think Ratchford was looking for it. Tips off a couple of Raider defenders, and Roane County has the steal. Starcher right wing with it. Out top, they'll dump it, foul line, look opposite. Hall sets for the three, almost banked it in. Underneath, it's on the end line, and I believe last touched out of bounds by Mosser. She went down to grab it off the end line and touched it before anybody else.
Yeah, the ball was already sitting on the ground. You reach down as soon as you touch it, that's off.
Lob out top. Back to the corner. Starcher fires a quick three. Hits front rim, back rim, and almost dropped. Rebound for the Devilettes, Libby Hall. Ravenswood wanting to move quickly into the front court. Ratchford out top with it. Rifles at left wing, Magoski. She can shoot the basketball. You got to watch for her. Misses her first three-point opportunity, though. Another defensive rebound for Faith Mason. She'll drop it into the front court, loses the dribble, picks it up, and steps over the back court. Tough defense by Magoski caused that turnover.
Yeah, that was just good pressure defense out top. Caused Mason to lose her dribble a little bit. She had to try to regather it and just couldn't keep the feet from going over the midcourt line.
Ratchford running the points. 5 minutes going by, just 2-0. Here's another deep opportunity for three. Magoski misses that one. Mason tracks down the rebound into the front court, but Mason is going to be whistled for stepping on the sideline. She had two white jerseys alone down the court, but she stepped out right before she was able to deliver.
That was just a 3-on-0 break that just couldn't quite tiptoe on the tight rope on the right side of the lane. Oh, tough break.
If you're Roane County, you'd like to take advantage of the early misses by Magoski. She'll attack and draw contact on that jumper. Foul coming against Hope Mason. And so Magoski at the line. She averages 17.5 points per game. She's a lot like Mason, not size-wise, but in that she is an 87% free throw shooter, 108 of 124 coming in. And a little bit of real-time kibosh. Would expect her to make the second one. As she does, and that will allow Ravenswood to put some backcourt pressure on the Lady Raiders.
It's a little bit of like a 1-2-2 zone, trying to trap into the corners.
Oh yeah,
wow,
Eastman,
lots of contact.
Eastman opposite was wide open, Matt. And if you're looking diagonally, she had a wide open layup. Unfortunately, Mason dribbled into that trap on the left side.
Yeah, that's the big no-no. You don't go into the corners. When you know that they're coming after you, you got to get back to the middle of the floor.
Another attack by Magoski, throws that one high off the glass and misses. And we've got a whistle and a timeout coming for Roane County at the 4:06 mark. A little feeling out process in this early chess match. Roane County leading 2-1. 30-second break. We'll be back. Sorry about that. I think I accidentally hung up on you. Do you hear the 30-second timeout? Okay. Out of the 30-second Roane County timeout, 2-1 Lady Raiders with the lead, but they are struggling with this pressure. That's 3 straight turnovers, Matt, for the Lady Raider offense.
Yeah, that was an attempt of an assumption of a pass that somebody was going to be back in the middle. You got it across half court, you got to just settle it down and run your offense.
Moss are attacking and giving the handoff to Ratchford in the far right corner. Tough defense. Inside it goes, and we got a whistle on a bump foul. Driving to the basket. That time was Mosser. Actually, no, that wasn't Mosser. Sorry, that was Lydia Alfred. Was that a bump on Starcher?
I believe that foul was, on Cameron Starcher.
Inbounds knocked back out of play. Quick substitution as Magoski got a quick breather. She'll check in to replace Mosser. 3:30 mark, first quarter action, 2-1. Low scoring affair here to begin this sectional tournament championship game. Lady Raiders working that 3-2 matchup zone inside. Carroll dumps it off. Baseline runner, and that's good for Alfred. Good give and go underneath. 3-2, first lead for Ravenswood here at the 3-minute mark. Roane County able to break the pressure. Now they need to put the brakes on. Set up their offense. Pass out top, tipped though by Hall and stolen. Magoski front court. Rifles to the corner. Alfred another jumper, and that one good. Back-to-back buckets for Lydia Alfred. 5-2 lead now for the Devilettes. Lady Raiders breaking pressure this time, and they'll set their offense. Left side. Mason going to travel with the basketball. Roane County out of sorts at the moment, Matt. The last 3 minutes have been very, very ugly offensively. They have turned the ball over, 4 times, 5 times?
Well, it's the problem is you're going so fast. You got everything, all the adrenaline pumping, such a a fun atmosphere before the game with the introductions and everything. You just got to get settled down and make crisp, clean passes and just be more fundamental.
And play good defense like that. Cameron Starcher. Deflection stolen by Hope Mason. Out top, the ball deflected into the hands of Faith Mason. She'll attack the lane and get fouled on the layup attempt. That's going to be Libby Hall as Mason went strong to the basket. You think back to a couple of games back where we thought Roane County was going to play great coming in. They looked asleep at the wheel. They don't look unenergized here, Matt. They just, as you mentioned, look a little bit nervous, a little bit uptight. One thing that'll happen, though, is when you start moving and your heart starts beating, it'll run out of you pretty quickly and you get settled down naturally.
Yeah, that's the case. It's been a feeling out process really for both of these teams. Just the last couple of possessions, Roane County's been a little bit out of sorts, trying to handle pressure. Nice rebound there by Hall. 1 of 2 at the line. Hall misses the layup. Rebound, though, knocked out of bounds by Alfred. Good offensive board that time. Attacking it was Maddie Hall. Hey, you've got 2 minutes left here. It's only a 5-3 ball game, so both teams really just trying to feel each other out. Inbounds comes to Faith Mason, attacks the shot, couldn't get it to fall, and Cameron Starcher last to touch it out of bounds. 5-3. Ravenswood on top with 1:58 left in the first. Timeout on the floor for the Red Devilettes. 5-3 will take it with them. Be right back. Just a 30. .158 remaining first quarter action. Ravenswood leading Roane County Region 4 Section 2 championship in Class AA 5-3. And I would say, Matt, for both teams, it's been an interesting first quarter of nervousness, excitement, and let's say not quite the high-level basketball we'll be expecting for the next 3 quarters. Well, it's been high energy, that's for sure. It's just some of the execution has been a little bit off for both teams early on. Three-pointer for Alford, no good. Pass down the court. Eastman unable to hold on to it. Jump ball coming. It will go over to Ravenswood.
Mason was looking for the home run down the court. Remember, I said that earlier on when they broke the press. Eastman had a lane for just a split second. Just couldn't hold on to that deep pass. Roane County turning the ball over a little more than I'm sure they would like in this first quarter, but they trail by just 2 in this low-scoring beginning. Nagoski wanting to attack, splits 2 defenders, throws up a wild one, misses. Rebound poked out to the top and taken by Ratchford. Alfred now driving baseline, gets under the basket. Whistle coming, though, and another foul coming on Roane County, this time with some body. And again, that's going to be Hope Mason, number 2 on the sophomore. Third team foul. Boy, and a very giving and generous officiating crew on that one. They're going to say Alfred was shooting that, Matt. In what universe?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
That's NBA continuation, right? Alfred rattles the first one home, and again, Mason, after the 2 fouls, will check out Sammy Kaiser in.
Well, that must be a little of the pro ball helping hand. Always giving the benefit of the doubt to the offense.
6-3 the lead, 1:10 left, first quarter. Ravenswood on top. Second free throw short. Offensive rebound, though. And we've got a whistle underneath. And now we've got a foul on Eastman. So that's 4 team fouls for Roane County here in the first quarter. Alfred out. Back in is Libby Hall for Ravenswood.
Yeah, you got to do a better job boxing out on the free throw attempt. You got to get a body on a body.
Nagoski loses the dribble. It's on the floor. We're going to get a tie up. Possession arrow this time is in favor of Roane County. Good defensive hands.
Yeah, quick hands. I think that was Cameron Starcher knocked it loose. Sammy Kaiser getting on the floor, tying that one up, getting the possession back for Roane County.
Soft pressure in the backcourt. Roane County has struggled with this. They've got Eastman wide open opposite, though. Into the front court, looking opposite this time. Kaiser tries to fire it underneath, too high and out of bounds. As Matt White mentioned, you could see it coming, buddy.
Yep.
You broke the pressure at that point. You don't really have numbers. It behooves you to back it out there and try to get a good set offensively. But again, everybody on both sides a little nervous here to begin.
Yep, low-scoring affair, 6-3, 40 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Lady Raiders need to rely on some good defense here throughout this. They'll get some help as a pass from Macy Mosser goes high and into the stands.
A little bit of miscommunication on that one, trying to get it over to the left wing. Thought she was going to come in toward the three-point line, did not. Ball sailed high.
Roane County front court, Starcher travels with the basketball. Let's
Again,
just say this
you're breaking the pressure. Just we need that construction crew from last night's game down there with the big stop sign that just says stop.
It's use that the same one they use for Forrest Gump. Just put the big stop sign up. Good defense inside there. Abby Eastman deflecting. Roane County stealing. Mason attacking, and Hall's going to be whistled for another foul. Libby Hall, as Mason forces the issue, will pick up number 2. 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, a lot of other things haven't been working well on the offense, so why not just take the ball to the basket and see if you can draw some more contact.
Try to pick up some points at the line. Mason, though, uncharacteristically has missed a couple early.
And she's now 3 for 5 in the ball game.
That'd be a career for me, but for Faith, not very good. Evelyn Yeager checking in for Libby Hall after the 2 fouls. Mason second, she'll earn that one, and it's a 2-point ball game. 6-4 Ravenswood, 15 seconds left. Ratchford into the front court, dribbles behind the back, one hands it over towards the right wing. Here's Nagoski spinning against Hall. Out top Mosser, rifles it over, good ball movement, leads to a Ratchford open jumper at the buzzer, too strong, and we've got a low-scoring affair here after one. Ravenswood 6, Roane County 4, 60-second timeout, we'll be back. We welcome you back to the Castle, a low-scoring first quarter, Region 4 Section 2 championship, 6-4, Ravenswood over Roane County. Ravenswood possession to begin the second quarter of play.
Very evenly matched first quarter, 6-6 rebounds, 4-4 in steals.
Another steal for Roane County. That was a deflection by Eastman, stolen by Maddie Hall. Eastman has got a few deflections here in the first half, playing great defense inside. Starcher has it right corner, dumps it into Eastman, looking out top, good ball movement. Hall on the left side, moves back out towards the top, sets up for a three, and rocks it through. Big three for Maddie Hall. Roane County retakes the lead, 7-6.
It was a first field goal by the Raiders.
At top, Mason almost had a steal on a deflected pass. Picked back up by the Red Devilettes. Magoski drives and dishes. Ratchford driving baseline all the way under the basket. Out top, here's a wide open Magoski, and she will miss again. Outlet pass, though, tipped and stolen from Kaiser. And now Roane County is going to be whistled for yet another foul. Kaiser didn't see the defender, Matt, coming from the backside there.
Yeah, did a good job on the rebound, just couldn't quite get the outlet pass.
Who was that foul
deflected.
on?
I think that got Cameron Starcher on that one.
Yep, they've got that on the board now. Cameron has just picked up her second foul. So 2 apiece for Starcher and for Hope Mason, who is back in the ball game for Kaiser. Roane County back in front to begin this second quarter. 7-6 your score. Ratchford, left corner, out top. And they'll give it back, dumping it into Carroll. Double teamed, muscles it up, too strong. Backside rebound. Hall tipped it away, but then it was last touched out of bounds by Yeager.
Well, Yeager had the rebounding position, and Hall just able to knock it off of Yeager. When she tried to retrieve it, it was already falling out of bounds.
Where's that stop sign, Matt? Roane County's crossed the timeline. A trap in the corner. It was tipped away from Faith Mason, but they'll say that she was the last to touch it out of bounds.
Well, that's the last place you want to put on the brakes, is right there in that corner when you know a team's trying to trap.
7-6 Roane County, a minute and 40 seconds going by in the second quarter. Both teams still in that feeling out process, trying to settle the nerves a bit.
A little switch up on that 3-2. We're putting Faith Mason down on the block. Hope Mason out at the top trying to harass the three-point shooters.
Mason with that length underneath. She can be utilized pretty much anywhere on the floor defensively. Magoski pulls back another three. That one hits the side of the rim, hits the backboard, and drops. Her first three good for the sophomore. Roane County down 9-7 now. Look at the attack by Maddie Hall. A beautiful feed. Abby Eastman wide open. Eastman finishes it off, ties it at 9.
Yeah, just a great find from Maddie Hall. Good concentration there from Eastman to gather it. One quick dribble right to the bucket. Beautiful play.
Yeager shot blocked by Cameron Starcher, and Yeager's going to get body contact foul there. Boy, Cam just continues to impress defensively this season. Lydia Alfred set to check back in, replacing Yeager. Pressure in the backcourt here for Ravenswood. We are squared at 9 at the 5-minute, 21-second mark of quarter number 2. Starcher looking opposite over to Hall, still in the backcourt. Maddie brings it near side. Roane County needs a cross that they will to Hope Mason. Now put the brakes on. Unless you've got Eastman open. Ooh. Eastman missing the layup, but she is going to be fouled. That is just relentless pursuit of rebounds. It's why Abby Eastman is the leading rebounder on this Roane County team.
Yeah, just the constant hustle. You know, she's always on the floor. She's always around the rim. She's always around the ball. Just a good nose for where the action is going to be.
Inbounds to Eastman, playing very unselfishly, hands it over to Hope Mason. And Hope is going to miss the layup and be whistled for her third foul in the first quarter with 5:01 left. And she is going to come right back out of the ball game, just trying to draw possession there It would have been Roane County's basketball if that were a one.
You gotta know the situation though. You got 5 minutes left here in the second. You can't afford to pick up that third foul this early.
Kaiser back in for Roane County. We're all squared at 9 apiece still. Nagoski and Radford, two spectacular sophomore players for Ravenswood. Nagoski open out top. She can shoot it from deep. Radford dumps it in. It was tipped, controlled still by Mosser. Back out top it goes. Nagoski attacking, and she is going to be whistled for the travel. Eastman standing her ground, Matt, and I don't think Nagoski expected to see her after getting by the defender.
Yeah, really, really good job.
And I think we got a timeout coming, Matt. I wasn't sure what that was for a second.
No, I wasn't either, but
timeout on the floor for Ravenswood. 4:30 left in the half. 9 apiece is your score. Got a 60 here, George. Back to Roane County High School, 4:15 left in the first half, tied at 9 apiece. Roane County possession. Maddie Hall open for 3. That one hits the side of the rim and jumps all the way up on top of the backboard and goes over. Hall had hit one from that left wing just earlier in this ball game. We are tied at 9 apiece in this Region 4, Section 2 championship. Both teams advancing automatically at this point to a regional co-final. The question is, will Roane County be home or away, and who they will play? Good attack to the lane, that time Mosser, but another block shot by Cameron Starcher. Into the front court, though. She'll throw it into the hands of Radford, who stepped in front. Just back and forth we go defensively for both of these teams. Baseline runner for Nagoski, that's good. Showing her abilities with the dribble drive. Lead back out to 2 for Ravenswood. Neither team has led by more than 4 in this first half. Into the front court, Roane County breaks the pressure. Now Mason wants to attack. And Mason's going to be whistled for yet another travel, Matt. A lot of unforced turnovers for the Raiders in this first half. They're going to really have to think and take care of that in the second half of play.
Yeah, like we said, both teams with a ton of energy, but still very uptight here early in this game. Not being real fundamental with your passes or with your footwork. Just, those are things you got to slow yourself down a little bit. And
defensive pressure causing problems as well. A miss on the layup by Hall. Abby Eastman with the rebound and a reach in coming. That one will go against Samantha Maxson, the junior. And for the final 3:04 of the half, both teams will be in the bonus. Ravenswood leading 11-9. See if Roane County can settle themselves down with this pressure. It's just soft pressure. It's meant to cause some commotion and then possibly trap across half court. Roane County able to break it this time.
Yeah, it's almost like they're just trying to guide you into those corners.
Mason trying a 3, misses, attacks the rebound, and tips it to a teammate. Eastman out top, good ball movement. Hall dumps it to Kaiser, baseline left, jumper no good. Rebound on the backside, Cameron Starcher. Cam again doing great things on all sides. Blocks, rebounds, and now points.
Yeah, she's really come alive here the last few weeks of this regular season. Probably the last 8 or 10 games, her defensive prowess has been great. The offense showing up right there.
Magoski misses on the shot attempt, and the rebound comes down to Cameron Starcher, and she will be fouled. And if that's number 10, Maxon, that's number 2 quickly on the 5'4" junior. Nope, that time they're going to get Magoski on the reach.
Just her first.
But 1 plus the bonus as Roane County is in the bonus here with 2:13 left. We're tied at 11. Front end of the 1-and-1 coming for Starcher. Just a 73% free throw shooter. Rattles the first one home. She hasn't had a lot of trips, Matt, just 16 of 22 coming in.
Yeah, known more at the beginning of the season for being that 3-point from the corner threat. Has really kind of evolved her game a little bit and has become a lot more aggressive on the offensive end and much more aggressive at the defense. It knocks down both those free throws.
Lady Raiders in front by 2, 13-11, 2:08 mark. Long pass corner, Hall gets under the basket, tries a reverse layup, no good. Starcher again with the rebound, and again she will be fouled on a reach. Cameron just getting battered and bruised under the defensive boards there. That's the 3rd straight foul on a miss.
And that's 3 on Libby Hall. She's going to have to sit the rest of this first half.
So for Roane County, you've got Hope Mason with 3. And for Ravenswood, you've got Libby Hall with 3. She'll check out. Macy Mosser back in. We are squared at the 2-minute mark in quarter number 2. Roane County up by 2. Starcher again a front end of a 1-and-1. Swishes the first one. What I'm seeing, Matt, she stepped back about a 1/2 foot from the line here. Maybe that's something that she has changed over the season, or maybe something she has been doing. She'll miss short on the second opportunity, and Roane County not there for the rebound. Ratchford clears. 3-point Roane County lead. Ratchford takes it, dumps it corner. Pump, drive in the lane, layup up, layup good for Maxon. Good move by the junior.
Really nice up and under with the defender up, step through, easy bucket.
And Roane County going to turn it over again, Matt. That has got to stop. The Lady Raiders just, and again, it is soft pressure. It's not as if they're being man up pressured. They're just nervous about the passes over the top. So Roane County is really going to have to just settle down, and I think there is a timeout for Coach Frank Farrar to try to settle his team down again.
That's exactly what they need in this moment. You've got to understand, we talk about it all the time, you can't throw those lob passes over the top and have consistent success with it. You need to be, fake high, go low, bounce pass, crisp, clean chest passes. Make sure you've got a passing lane before you let that ball go.
You can attack diagonally into the middle of the floor and then fake low, go high, fake high, go low. Roane County out of the timeout on defense again, but they lead by 1, 14-13. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first half. Ratchford deep corner being harassed, hands it back out on the wing left side. Magoski brings it out top, rifles it left wing. They'll dump it inside. Back out top to Magoski. She'll attack into the paint, throws one up, and somehow it stays in. Wow. Good defense by Eastman, and still Magoski impressive. And once again, Roane County unable to cross the half-court line. Hall tried to do it down the sideline. She was calling for a little bit of body contact. I thought more of a reach, if anything. But she will not get called for that. Instead, it'll be out of bounds. Deflected passes. Yeah. Out top, Ratchford. Rifles at corner. Good ball moving here in the perimeter for Ravenswood. They'll dump it inside. Too strong. And a whistle coming underneath. I think Faith Mason, who was reaching up for a steal. And Faith is going to be whistled for a foul there. I thought Faith's hands were up getting ready to steal a pass.
Yeah, the hands were straight up and down. I'm going to say that she pushed, like with the body or something, but no, I mean, this is a far different game than we saw last night, where a lot of contact was left out there. This one, they're not letting you get away with anything.
Mason has the rebound on the missed one plus the bonus, and she dribbled out of some pressure as the Devilettes were swatting at it, and Macy Mosser is going to be whistled for the reach foul. Roane County, after this, although there's just 44 seconds left, will be in the double bonus. Roane County down by one, 15-14. Front end for Mason, and she is back to making free throws. Ties it at 15 apiece. Faith sets for the second. Up and swish, 2 of 2. Back in front goes Roane County. The lead yo-yoing back and forth in the first half. Ratchford drives and dishes left wing. Magoski looking for a screen, gets it from Mosser. Recovery from Roane County defensively, and Ravenswood turning it over unabated.
It's like neither team wants to keep a hold of this ball. They're just keep giving it back to the opposite team. And
you still see some nerves here for both of these teams offensively. It's like neither of them want to make a mistake, and in doing that, they are actually creating some mental problems and making mistakes. 20 on the clock. Mason has it out top. Roane County leading by 1. Faith drives, pulls up. 14-footer rattles home. Big bucket for Mason. 10 on the clock. Ratchford crosses. 6 seconds. Over to Magoski. Takes a look. Drives out top. Over to Mosser. Baseline at the buzzer. Hits the back of the rim. Hits the front of the rim. And it barely falls off the rim for Ratchford at the buzzer. Roane County leading after 2. Your score here at the half, 18-15. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we come back, recap the first half and give you some statistics after these messages. And we welcome you back inside the castle at the half here in Region 2, Section 2 championship basketball action. Roane County's Lady Raiders leading Ravenswood by 3. Your score at the half, 18-15. Let's just say that both of these teams have played crisper and cleaner basketball in this season. Much like the lunch lady's favorite dish, it was very sloppy in the first half for both teams. And I think if you're Roane County, you're very thankful that Ravenswood was a little bit sloppy. If you're Ravenswood, you're very thankful Roane County was a little sloppy, because either team could have taken charge of that first half based off of the other team's struggles. Neither team did, and I would imagine that we're not going to see that kind of basketball in the second half. Hopefully both these teams settle down. As a biased Roane County fan, hopefully Roane County settles down better. But a lot of things to clean up, I think, for both sides. Just, again, nerves do really interesting things to people. Both teams know that they're advancing in sectional play to the regional co-finals, but both teams want to win a sectional title. And I think both teams came out wanting to not be nervous. They were uptight, and it caused problems.
It did for the most part, especially in that first quarter. Very low scoring, only 4 points for Roane County, 6 for Ravenswood. It was a 14-9 second quarter for Roane County. Got the ball moving around a little bit better. Got some good looks. Most of those coming from the free throw line, though, which is good. If you're not making baskets from the outside, only 4 field goals in the first half. Get yourself to the basket, get to the line. With the way the fouls are being called here in this ball game, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to get yourself to the free throw line. They've been calling this one very close for both sides. If you're going to call it like that, that's great.
Yes.
Know what to expect, know how to attack it. Go to the basket.
Yep.
Roane County did a good job of that. Faith Mason, she got 6 points from the line. Cameron Starcher got 3 from the line. Roane County did a great job rebounding the ball in that second quarter. It was evened up at 6-6. Roane County with a 10-3 advantage in the second quarter and rebounding 16-9 overall in the half. Neither team getting a whole lot of ball movement to get easy buckets. Only 2 assists for Ravenswood and 1 for Roane County. 6-5 advantage in steals for Ravenswood and a 2-0 in block shots advantage for Roane County. Both of those coming by way of Cameron Starcher. Scoring-wise, in the first half, Faith Mason was the leading scorer with 8 points and 4 rebounds and 1 steal. And Cameron Starcher had 5 points and 5 rebounds and 2 blocked shots in the first half. Maddie Hall was able to connect on a 3-point shot, her only bucket, with 1 rebound and 2 steals and 1 assist. Abby Eastman with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Hope Mason and Sammy Kaiser each with 2 rebounds to their credit. For the Ravenswood Devilettes, it was Hadley Magoski, the leading scorer. She had 8 points and 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And then Lydia Alfred had 5 points and 2 steals. And then Samantha Maxon with 2 points and 1 rebound. Ratchford, Libby Hall, and Macy Mosser each with 2 rebounds and a steal apiece to their credit. Add it up, and your Lady Raiders have an 18-15 advantage as we get ready to start second half action.
The winner will host Buffalo on next Thursday for a regional co-final. The loser will have to travel to Charleston Catholic. Roane County with their starting 5 on the floor, minus Hope Mason with the 3 fouls. Sammy Kaiser will start the second half. Ravenswood has stuck with this 2-3 zone in half-court sets. Roane County has Hall open, right wing, looks good. It's short, though, and Carroll clears the rebound. That was online, just a little short for Maddie.
Yeah, it was a nice cross-court look from Cameron Starcher. And, like you said, the ball just came up a little bit short.
Out top, Magoski fires it corner left. Now back out from Ratchford to Magoski. She'll drive right, dish. Mosser thought about the 3. Instead, she'll hand it out top. Hall can shoot, and Libby Hall misses the 3. So a pair of Hall missed 3s here to start the second half. And Roane County has possession once again. Let's see if Roane County has figured out this soft zone pressure. Faith Mason into the front court, crosses over middle. Hands it off to Maddie Hall, and that was relatively nondescript. I like those. Here's Starcher for 3, baseline jumper. That's no good. And on the run, here comes Ratchford, left side. She'll pull up, 14-footer, rolls in. Transition jumper for Ratchford. She averages 9 a game. Hall recognizing the trap, dribbles away from it. Into the front court go the Lady Raiders. Inside, Hall on the cut. Layup, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Ratchford. She'll race again, front court. Fires it over to Libby Hall, left side. Hall picks up, out top. Ratchford for 3, and that one is good. 5 quick points for Emily Ratchford, and the 3-point lead is now a 2-point deficit for Roane County. Coach Frank Farrar doesn't like it. He'll call a 30-second timeout. 6:27 left in the third. We'll be right back. Out of the Roane County timeout, Lady Raider possession. They'll break the pressure, now they'll attack. Mason cut up on the drive though. Faith hands it off to Maddie Hall out top. Magoski gonna pick up some pressure now. Magoski way out top there. Roane County working the perimeter into Eastman. Looking opposite, Faith for a 3. That one airballed, and Faith has not been able, Matt, to find those 3-point shots. She's missed a few here in this one. If she could get those going, that would change things for Roane County.
Yeah, she's done a great job getting to the basket, but those deep shots just haven't fallen.
Libby Hall pulls the trigger on a 3. That one misses. Long rebound into the backcourt it goes, and tracked down by Ratchford. Ratchford with the 5 quick points, helping give Ravenswood the lead back 20-18. Underneath, and we've got a whistle and a 3-second violation as Ratchford had a heel in the paint. And for her, unfortunately, it was the pivot foot.
Yeah, had nowhere to go. Good defensive pressure there from Faith Mason to make her pick up that dribble.
Lady Raiders getting quick and not breaking the pressure at midcourt. Another turnover for Roane County. Out top, Ratchford, they'll work it into the corner. Magoski wide open 3, and that's good. Roane County is struggling to get around here with this 3-2 matchup zone on the shooters. The good thing for the Lady Raiders was first half, Ravenswood was not shooting well from the outside.
Well, it was just a lot of confusion there at the free throw line as to who was going to pick up who, and nobody picked up Magoski.
23-18, the lead is 5. That's the largest of the night. Here's a baseline runner, and that's got to be good for Faith to see one drop here.
That's what I love to see her do so much more of, is to be able to pull up from that 15-foot range with her height and length. And, that's going to be a mismatch because she has such a great ability to get into that area of the floor.
Those mid-range jumpers are good for her. Ratchford dribbles around to the right side, misses the layup. Eastman does not deflect it this time. She takes the rebound. Here comes Hall, right side. Maddie waits for the rest of the team to come, gets it right back. Here's Eastman almost with an assist, but Hall misses short on the 3. 23-20, the lead, Ravenswood.
That was a nice kick in, kick out real quick. Nice open shot. Unfortunately, Hall just not able to connect.
Magoski attacking down the lane. Scoop layup missed. Another rebound for Eastman. Mason into the front court quickly to the left side. Looks like she's going to attack and loses the dribble. And Roane County will turn the basketball over again. A lot of turnovers for Roane County here tonight, Matt.
Yeah, a lot of unforced errors. I mean, there's not been a ton of, steals in this ball game, but, Roane County really has shooting themselves in the foot, not able to break the, breaking the pressure fairly well, just getting to, going 110 miles an hour down the court, not able to slow yourself down, and recognize the situations when you've got numbers, attack. If you don't, you got to pull it back, set your offense up.
Ravenswood calling the 30-second timeout. I just feel like I want to go down to Roane County's bench and look at them all and say, take a deep, collective breath. Calm down. Your season is not over no matter what. Just relax.
Yeah, that's sometimes easier said than done.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that's exactly what the coach is saying. They're just like, just chill out. It's cool. We're fine. There's no reason, to be going that fast.
Hey, we got a close game, though, and here's Maddie Hall, help defense, swipes it away from Ratchford. Hall over to Starcher. Starcher fouled now, and that is Libby Hall, Matt.
That's number 4.
Hall trying to swipe that pass away, picks up number 4. She'll immediately head to the bench.
You mentioned in the pregame that Libby Hall was a bit of an X-factor type for this Ravenswood team. Maybe that's part of the reason with her having such foul trouble early in this game that, they're not really in as good of a rhythm as we are accustomed to seeing.
And in fact, I've only seen her shoot 1-3 here tonight. Roane County basketball down just 3. Starcher going to pull the trigger from the right corner. Beautiful! Cameron Starcher having a big ball game in all aspects. Ties it at 23 apiece. 3:25 left, third quarter action. Mosser inside under the basket. Alfred. He'll bring it all the way back out top for Magoski. Working off a screen, step back 3. That one hits the side rim. Eastman attacks another rebound. Throws a pass between the legs of Maddie Hall. It goes to Mason. Faith attacking. Faith throws one up wildly. That one misses. It almost dropped. And we've got a whistle out top and a jump ball. This time Ravenswood has possession.
That was a good job. I think that was Kaiser that tied that one up. That would look like just a simple, easy rebound. And, you reach in and get a hold of the ball. Next time that happens, changes the possession for you.
And, Matt, you got to think that was a tremendous 5-minute stretch for Kaiser as the 3 fouls on Hope Mason. Mason finally checking in at the 3-minute mark of the third. We're tied at 23. Neither team has led by more than 5. Carroll out top on the right wing. And now in the corner, Mason's going to swipe it. It'll be tied up by Ratchford. Roane County now with possession. You go right back to that play, Matt.
Yeah, that one right before that. The very simple rebound that time that allows your defense to be aggressive, to get a hold of that ball, get your possession back.
We're tied at 23 with 2:40 left in the third. Mason splits the defenders and now has it tipped away from her, and Ratchford will steal it. Ratchford having some pressure put on. Over it goes. Here is Magoski wide open. Pops out just at the last second, and we've got a jump ball coming here. And this one will stay with the Devilettes. Both teams, Matt, playing very aggressive on those loose balls.
Yeah, both teams doing a really nice job rebounding the ball here at the start of this third quarter. The Red Devilettes were a little bit behind in that in the second quarter, but they've done a really good job here early third.
Deflected pass out top. Cameron Starcher almost took her own deflection for a steal. Here comes Ratchford driving down the right side, backing into the lane. And now it's stripped and stolen from behind. Maddie Hall, another help defensive steal. Down the left side of the lane, Maddie Hall. Coast to coast after the steal gives Roane County the lead back. 25-23.
This one hasn't always been pretty, but that was a very excellent play.
And now we've got an offensive foul coming. Magoski was trying to get Maddie Hall off of her. Maddie was staying put, and Magoski extends the elbow in a little bit of frustration, and Maddie finishes with the Oscar-winning performance.
Hey, I mean, that anytime somebody's extending the arm like that, you got to hit the floor, try to get the official to give you that one. That time, it was just an excellent defensive play.
Mason working into the front court, bounces it left. Hall takes a screen from Faith. And Roane County will set up the offense. Pass inside, dump to the corner right. Starcher gives it out to Hall. She'll step into a 3 with nobody on her. That one hits just a little short. Ratchford clears. A very smart decision, though, by Hope Mason to back off of that rebound.
She's got to know she can't afford to get the fourth here. Just a minute left in the third.
Magoski holds it on the left wing, guarded by Hall. He'll dump it into Carroll on the left block, spins high side. Turnaround jumper is good. Lindsey Carroll. And we're tied once again at 25, a minute left.
That was good defense from Eastman, just a better shot from Carroll.
Mason into the front court, draws contact, and that's going to be a block coming against Lydia Alfred. And that'll bring out the Boo Birds below. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. We have been close throughout. Roane County possession. All the way into the left corner, Starcher. And Roane County running just a bit of time. They'll dump it into Eastman. She looks opposite. Mason back to Abby out top. They'll work it over. Here's a deep two coming. That one missed, though, by Mason. Long rebound tracked down by Ratchford. That one looked good from Faith from outside. Just a little miss. 25 on the clock. Ratchford. Couple screens, moves to the left wing. Into the corner. Alfred dumps it. And Eastman steps in, pokes it away out of bounds. 17.9 on the clock.
Well, Abby Eastman's gotten a hand on a lot of pass attempts that are trying to go into the post. Just doing a really good job of knocking the ball away.
Inbounds to Carroll. Now Eastman trying to recover will get the contact as Carroll got free for a second, and she will take it up quickly for the foul.
Yeah, she gave Carroll just a half step. A good inbound pass that just put Eastman in a bad position. A good recovery, though, to try to make that block. So that's going to keep this one from, make them earn it at the line.
Just the 19th trip to the free throw line for Carroll. A 67% shooter. Misses number one. And it looks as if Moss are set to check in for Carroll if she makes. Second free throw up. That one too strong. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Roane County. My goodness, have they struggled, Matt, on the defensive boards.
Yeah, those defensive rebounding position on a free throw, it's supposed to be about the easiest rebound you're going to get.
That one took a long hop, though.
Everybody always wanted to fight for those because you could up your stats on those plays. Roane County just, jumping up, tipping the ball, just getting bullied out of position.
Magoski into the lane, has it swiped again by Hall. Maddie into the front court, looking opposite. Hope Mason up with the layup and a foul coming. That's going to be Alfred again, Matt. So you thought Ravenswood had the last shot attempt with 15 seconds left after the tough long rebound goes off of the Lady Raiders, but another steal by Hall here for Roane County.
Yeah, she's just waiting on the opposite side wing to come dribble into the lane and just is peeling off of her defensive assignment and just absolutely ripping that ball away.
Hope Mason almost dropped the first one. Just 31 trips. She's a 32% free throw shooter, Matt. So 1 of 2 would be great for Roane County here. Second free throw. There it is. I'll take it. 26-25 Roane County. 3 left on the clock. Alfred will roll it in. Picked up. Mid-court. Ratchford. Half-court shot. Good if it goes.
Oh!
And it does. Roane County did not pressure the shooter, Matt, and she made him pay. 28-26, Ravenswood with one final quarter to go. We've got a barn burner from the Castle. We'll be back. We welcome you back inside the Castle. It wasn't always pretty tonight, Matt, but it's exciting nonetheless. 28-26, Ravenswood leading by 2 here as we enter the final quarter of this sectional championship game.
Now, big play at the end of the third. Ratchford with that half-court shot. gives Ravenswood some momentum.
And taken right back to begin the fourth quarter. Maddie Hall, you found that high post area. Eastman with the assist. Maddie finishes it off with a big three. Roane County jumps right back in front by one. Inside the basket it goes. Shot blocked by Eastman. Last touched out of bounds by Ravenswood. Eastman playing tremendous underneath. I think Maxon got a little too far into the basket there for a shot attempt. She tried it anyway.
Yeah,
and Eastman there to say no.
Kind of got no man's land. Eastman with a good defensive play, but the Ravenswood faithful didn't like thought there was some body contact down on the baseline, but when you're trapped underneath there, just nowhere to go.
Hall working one-on-one out top, rifles at corner. And a shot for three by Starcher, and a whistle coming. And none more surprised than Macy Mosser that she picked up that foul, Matt. A lot of block shot there to just maybe a little bit of elbow. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
we'll look at Joe McDonald's replay here in a second.
I always was kind of told that if you got part of the hand was part of the ball.
So three coming. First one missed short, though, by Starcher. Roane County leading by one here to start the fourth quarter. Second one good. .7:15 left. Third for Cameron. That one rolls off. So 1 of 3 for Cameron Starcher there. Roane County by 2, 30-28. Far corner, Hall trying to dump it in. It's sent right back to her. And Hall just barely got the arms out of the way as Hope Mason deflects it right back.
Yeah, smart play there. Your natural reaction is to try to catch that ball. Good smart play to let it go.
Here's Libby Hall, takes the shot from three, no good. Eastman a rebound. Abby only had 2 at halftime, but she had a lot of deflections on rebound opportunities.
Now she does now have 6 rebounds in the ball game.
Mason out top, let's go girl, get you one, and it's good! Faith has missed 3 in the first half. The last deep shot she took, though, Matt, I said it looked good, and that's a big 3 for the junior.
Yeah, that's a huge confidence booster going down the stretch. You really need some of those outside shots to fall. Roane County with a 5-point lead.
First 5-point lead of the night for the Lady Raiders. Carroll spins on the left side, dumps it inside. Eastman steps in front and steals it. And now a foul coming from behind. Evelyn Yeager with the hack-a-shack on Faith Mason. Boy, what a 3-point shot for Faith. And again, that shows confidence in your own abilities. When you might be struggling from outside, she's just got to feel it in rhythm.
Yeah, there's been a lot of games this year that we've called where Faith didn't shoot the ball extremely well from either three-point land or, outside of 15 feet. So she's relied a lot on getting to the basket and getting free throws. Great to see some outside shots falling for her.
Into the front court, here's Faith attacking, dishing underneath.
Ooh.
In front, though, what a play there. That was Mosser, got in front of that pass. I thought Roane County had a wide open layup. Now Magoski into the lane, missing on the shot attempt. Hope Mason there for a big defensive rebound. 5:50 left in the game, Roane County by 5. Mason into the front court, spins, gives it over to Maddie Hall, back to Faith, out top, here's another 3, and she is gonna draw the foul. Mosser again.
Ooh. Ooh.
And the Boo Birds for Ravenswood coming out again.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably pretty just at this point, but I mean, as a Roane County fan, you're very thankful that you got that call, but probably I would say the Ravenswood fans have a little bit of a gripe on that one.
You see Mosser out at midcourt, like holding her lips between her teeth just to try not to say anything. Her third, as Faith hits the first of 3 free throws. Second one too strong, 34-28. Roane County leading. Mosser will check out. Back in is Ratchford.
Let's see if Faith can extend this lead. 6 points at the moment.
Little short rebound. Eastman, put back Eastman. Perhaps none bigger on her rebounds than that one. That gives Roane County an 8-point lead at the 5:30 mark. Hall left wing, out top. Magoski with it. Magoski looking back and forth over to Ratchford, left wing. Back out top to Magoski. Jump pass right side. Hall pumps, Hall drives into the lane, and she is going to be bodied up by Eastman there. And Libby Hall will go to the free throw line for 2. Eastman trying a little help defense. Matt slid in, I think, just a tad bit late.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get there in time to cut off the dribble penetration. Abby's done a really good job of being able to step in and stay tall and, just disrupt shots, throughout this ball game. That time, Libby Hall with the miss on the first free throw attempt.
She's a 62% free throw shooter on the year. Not a lot of trips, though. Second one for Hall, off the side. Rebound tipped again by Mason and taken out by Roane County's Cameron Starcher. Into the front court, Roane County quickly. Maddie Hall on the right wing, dumps it out top. Starcher's going to give it right back. Starcher and Hall playing catch out top. Now Cam will back it out and find Mason. Roane County working a little clock here. Out of the foul line, back out top. Roane County feeling good right now, just lobbing it around. Got to be careful, though, when you do this. You don't want to get lazy with these passes. Starcher, right wing, Hall. Maddie gets a screen out top, backs up, fires a 3, and airballs it short. Just missed again. These are not right and left, Matt. They are right on line.
That was dead center, just came up a little bit short. Roane County, though, still 8-point advantage. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth.
Timeout on the floor. 4.5 left, as Matt said. Roane County leading 36-28. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this 60-second break. Out of the timeout, 4:30 left in the contest. Roane County leading by 8, 36-28. Ravenswood with possession. I've got a feeling this one is going down to the wire.
Yeah, got to keep playing stout defense here if you're Roane County.
Magoski wide open. That's not what you want if you're Roane County. You cannot leave that young lady open for 3 ever. And they did, and she buried it. Down to 5 we go. Did I just mention it and will it into existence? I hope not. Here's Mason attacking down the lane, bumped on the shot, no good. Rebound underneath, taken away by Alfred. Outlet pass, here comes Libby Hall. Hall to the baseline, scoop layup, missed. Rebound Alfred, now Carroll from 12 feet. No good, rebound, this time Roane County. Maddie Hall on the attack. Hall crosses over, left side layup up and misses. She had a great opportunity, that's her dominant side, and she just couldn't find it. Here comes Ratchford. Roane County better stop her. No good on the layup attempt. Hope Mason with the rebound now. Roane County needs to slow down. Slow down. Unless Mason hits a shot here.
Yeah, every time we scream slow down, somebody seems to hit a big shot. So
I'll take it. 3:15 left. Roane County leading by 5. Starcher from way downtown. That one misses. Carroll with the rebound, and I think Kaiser is going to be whistled. That's just the third team foul of the second half for Roane County.
Only the third team and only the first on Kaiser, so that's not a bad position. If you get down late in this ball game and you're needing, if something would flip and you need to foul quickly to try to get to the free throw line, you probably want to be kind of close to that 7 foul mark.
Stressful game here for both teams and both coaches. Coach Frank Farrar needs a break of his own. 3:11 left in this one, 36-31. Roane County, 30-second break. We'll be back. 3:11 left in the ball game. Roane County by 5, 36-31. And this is going to be an interesting final 3:11, Matt.
Oh, absolutely. It's been an interesting game throughout. Both teams playing, subpar for their standards, especially on the offensive side. This one, though, it's going to come down to offense and who's going to make the big shots.
Roane County needs to watch for Bogoski and Ratchford on the offensive side. Ratchford one-on-one out top with Faith Mason. Bounces it right wing. Mosser dumps it in on the block. Carroll turnaround jumper short. Mason with the rebound. Faith needs some help in the backcourt, being guarded tightly. Bogoski all over Mason. Mason backing down the court. Faith gets to the front court. Faith loses a dribble. It's underneath and it's out of bounds.
And at that point, you need to get the ball down the floor, trying to do it one-on-one from that deep.
Again, Matt, we need that stop sign
for
Roane County.
You got it across half court. Get your offense set. Plenty of time left in this ball game. No need to rush. You've got the 5-point lead.
Roane County does have that with 2:30 left. Here's Mosser attacking in the paint. Boy, Eastman had a great defense of that one, and then you make that last little move forward and drew the contact.
That last little swipe that is so hard not to do. You're in great position, and you're straight up. That's just going to be a great defensive play. That last little bit of a reach, and it'll get you every time.
You mentioned that instinct just does it. Mosser missing the first of two. She's a 57% shooter on the season. Roane County holds the lead by 5 at the moment. 36-31, 2:30 left. Second for Mosser, that one good. And you imagine pressure's coming. Here it is. Maddie Hall in the back courts. And now we've got full court man-to-man pressure. If you're Hall, you can break this, and she does. Lobbing it underneath. Eastman puts the brakes on and throws it away. I thought instead somebody got a hand in there. That's why that pass looked so errant.
Well, it's tough to see from this angle. I thought that one was going to be an unforced error on Roane County. Fortunately, that one was tipped.
Eastman takes the inbound pass, and one thing she does so well, Matt, she attacks passes, and that way Carroll couldn't get around her. Carroll will be whistled for the reach.
Yeah, really good job of, not waiting on that ball to come to you. You make an extra step, cut that pass off. You've got the defender shielded.
Roane County in the bonus, missing the front end though. Rebound to Ratchford, and great defensive help coming from behind by Faith Mason, but she poked it away and hit off her teammate and into the hands of Ratchford, who immediately was fouled on the shot attempt by Cameron Starcher. 36-32, Roane County leading by 4, but the Lady Raiders had a 36-28 lead at the 4-minute mark. They have yet to score in the last 2 minutes. Meanwhile, here come the Lady Devilettes. Ratchford, a 65% shooter from the line this year, makes the first. Second one hits back rim and drops, 2 of 2. The lead is 2 for Roane County. Hall into the front court. Here's Mason. Hope Mason. Right wing picks up the dribble. Needs some help there. Inside Eastman. Out top Starcher with 2 minutes left. Cam trying to find Eastman, and now we got a whistle. That's got to be on Carroll, as she was elbowing to try to get room for that rebound. Again, or not rebound, that loose ball.
Again, that was Eastman coming to the pass that forced that contact on Carroll.
So Eastman again will have 1 plus the bonus match. She's a 41% shooter on the season. And we need some shots to fall here late. Front end of the 1-on-1, a big one. Abby Eastman hits the first, extends the lead to 3. 1:54 left. That breaks the 2-minute cold snap. Second for Abby. Good! 2 big ones for Abby Eastman. It's a 2-possession lead now for Roane County with 1:54 left. Roane County has got to be aware of where Ratchford and Bogoski will be here. Ratchford out top. Hands it to Mosser. She'll fire the shot. Air ball long, rebound though, tracked down by Magoski. Brings it all the way back out top. Over to Ratchford for three. Hits short, rebound on the floor. Carroll has it. Back to Magoski again, gets a screen into the lane. The layup, no good. Whistle though, as somebody for Roane County steps in and reaches. That's going to be Hope Mason. That'll be number 4 on Hope. And you've just put the best free throw shooter, Matt, on this team. And probably the best free throw shooter or close to it in the LKC at the line.
And that puts both of your forwards into foul trouble. That's 4 apiece for Eastman and Mason.
First one swished for Magoski, an 87% free throw shooter. Back to a single-digit game, or single possession game. Second for Magoski, good. And it is a 2-point lead for Roane County again with 1:30 left. 30-second timeout. We will be back. We welcome you back to the Castle. 1:30 left. Roane County leading 38-36, but a timeout for Ravenswood. They are going to put on full court pressure and try to make Roane County make a mistake here down the stretch. Cameron Starcher will inbound, gets it to Mason. Faith working against Magoski, gives it back over on the right side. Cameron over on the right wing, moves it out top, hands it off there to Mason. Faith dribbles out of some pressure. Over to the left side, bumped, no call there. Mason hands it, nope, she'll keep it. Out top to Hall with 1:05 left. Maddie going to attack into the paint. Out top, Starcher fires a three, and that one missed. Matt, not sure if that's what you need right now. Roane County could not get the shot. Here's Ratchford to the hoop. Nobody steps in front. And Roane County has given up the lead, and they have had it tied now at 38 apiece. Starcher into the front court. Starcher working on Ratchford, trying to hand it off. It's on the floor. Mason rips it away. It's stolen by Magoski. Magoski, right side, and she's going to be fouled. And that, you go back to, you have the lead with 1:05 left. I'm not sure if the three-point shot is quite what you're looking for there. Again, Cameron is a very good shooter, but in that situation, you might want to just hold and maybe make Ravenswood foul you there.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I would have, been clamoring for out of the huddle. You get up there, run some clock, pass the ball around, make them come get you. You don't need to force the action when you've got the lead like that.
No matter what happens here, it will be a one-possession ball game. Magoski hits the first, and that gives Ravenswood the first lead they've had in quite a while with 30 seconds left in the game. If she makes, Roane County can tie it. If she misses, Roane County can win it at the buzzer. And she hits both, so Roane County's got a 2-point deficit here. Are we looking at overtime? Here's Mason, front court. Faith attacking, face layup, no good, and a charge is called. Wow. Mason had a teammate on the left block mat. She couldn't see her as she went up for the shot. And I don't know who took that charge. Was it Carroll? 22 on the clock. Roane County needs to get stiff defensively here. Inbounds by Mosser into the corner, Ratchford. 19 on the clock. Ratchford out top, and now Mason will foul. So you got 16.4 left here. You got to hope that Ratchford misses one of these. And if you do, it's still a one-possession ball game.
It's been a very exciting game,
yes,
though,
it
back
has.
and forth. Ravenswood had the 28-26 lead going into the fourth quarter.
And Ratchford on the 1-and-1 hits the first. It's a 3-point lead. You got to hope if you're Roane County that she misses this one against all hope.
Even if she makes it, you've got to get a quick strike to the basket.
Hits both of them. It's a 4-point lead. Inbounds to Hall. You got to hustle.
Yep, no time to wait. Got to push.
Maddie pushing down with 11, with 10. She'll attack the rim. Layup up. Layup good. Roane County calls a quick timeout. A lot of time went off the clock there, Matt. About an extra 2 seconds after the whistle. A big bucket for Maddie Hall on the left side layup. I thought maybe some contact. I was hoping, but no contact there, so it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, in that situation, I think I like the no call. I mean, from the official for the most part. It wasn't really enough there to justify, but you know, I'm not sure there was a whole lot on that previous one on Faith Mason where she was called for the charge, but you know, but I mean, this officiating crew has been calling it like that for both ways. I mean,
very consistent.
Both teams here at this point with 9 fouls just in the second half alone. Lots of foul trouble. Abby Eastman already out. Hope Mason with 4. Faith Mason with 3. Cameron Starcher with 3 for the Ravenswood Devilettes. Libby Hall with 4. Mosser and Carroll with 3 apiece.
They have added 2 seconds back to the clock, so 7.2. 42-40. If you're Roane County, you want to keep it out of the hands of Ratchford, but especially Magoski, because you're going to have to foul quickly. And they will have Magoski inbounding the basketball. So Roane County, and they got 5 out of bounds at the moment. It actually will not be Magoski. It's going to be Hall to inbounds. Hall looking. Hall gets it almost in, and look at Hope Mason. A big play there, kicking it back out of bounds. I was hoping that wasn't a kick, but a grab.
The good part about that, though, is now you don't have the ability to run the baseline. You know, after that ball was knocked back out of bounds. So this is going to be a stationary inbound. See if that can.
7.2. If Roane County does not get the inbound steal, they have to foul immediately. And I guess now after that kick, you can't have everybody out of bounds. Hall set to inbound. Ravenswood looking to try to get it in. They'll bounce it into Ratchford, and an immediate foul coming by Faith Mason. So Matt, just 0.9 off the clock there. That's the best case scenario for Roane County. But again, you've got to hope that Emily Ratchford, who is a 65% free throw shooter and just hit 2.
Now you need at least to miss 1 here. I mean, if she gets both of these, more than likely that's going to be game over.
Yes.
Ratchford was clutch on the last go around.
Ravenswood over by their bench as the first one pops out. So Roane County has a chance no matter what here. It'll either be a 3 at the buzzer or a 2 at the buzzer. Ravenswood clears out the lane. If Roane County gets a rebound, they have got to hustle. Second free throw, Ratchford up, it's short. Rebound, Starcher. Cameron with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at the buzzer. Oh my goodness, Cameron Starcher almost hit it. She pulled up, had a great look, guys, on the left wing from about 3 feet behind the line. She had the distance. It was just off to the right. That would have lit this building on fire if Starcher could have hit that one. What a ball game, folks. Back and forth we went in this one. For Roane County, they will fall in a heartbreaker defeat, 42-40. For Ravenswood, they are able to come back at the end. So now we know the fate of both of these teams. It will be Ravenswood next Thursday night hosting Buffalo for a chance to go to the state tournament. For Roane County, they're going to have to do it on an opposing team's floor. They're going to have to go right back to Charleston Catholic, where they defeated the Irish a couple of weeks ago, 37-34, with another opportunity to make it to the state tournament for the first time since 2008. Final score, Ravenswood wins it 42-40. We'll take a break for our sponsors, come back, recap the ball game, give you your statistics, and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts player of the game after this. And we welcome you back to the Castle. Final score, not the one that Roane County wanted here tonight. They were hoping for a sectional tournament championship on their home floor. They held the lead the majority of the second half against Ravenswood, all the way down the stretch to the 2-minute mark of this ball game. Roane County held a lead with 1:30 seconds left. Ravenswood took their first lead of the fourth quarter. It was close. Man, was this a close ball game throughout. Neither team led by more than 8. It was Roane County one time. They had a 38-26 lead at the 4-minute mark. But as you look at the final score, Roane County was outscored in the final 4 minutes of the ball game, 16-2. Is that correct? They had 26. Nope, they had 28 on the board, so 14-2 in the final 4 minutes. Ravenswood outscoring Roane County to take the victory. I tell you what, though, Matt, it was a sloppy first half, but it was sloppy for both teams, and you just hoped, against all hope, Roane County would get it back together. I think Roane County played a much better second half, but so did Ravenswood, and this thing, it was set up to be a very exciting finish, and it did not disappoint. Roane County had an opportunity right at the buzzer after a pair of missed free throws by Emily Ratchford, a rebound by Cameron Starcher. She got a great look at three on the left side wing, and it just missed off to the right side. Give a lot of credit to both these teams. That was an exciting basketball game. Unfortunately, somebody had to lose. Fortunately, neither team is done.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. I mean, you can come out of here and hang. You don't have to hang your head here and say, "Oh, our season's over." It's not. There's another game to play. One more game, all you need to be able to take yourself to the state tournament for the first time in quite some time for the Lady Raider program. This was the narrowest of margins for error in any game I think I've ever seen. The scoreboard showed it a 2-point advantage for Ravenswood. Ravenswood had a 27-26 advantage in rebounds, a 5-4 advantage in assists, a 10-9 advantage in steals. Roane County did have the 3-0 advantage in the blocks. So statistically, everything from the eye test, this one was just as close as you're going to get. A nail biter coming down to the finish. You got to applaud the effort. I mean, both of these teams, playing a little bit tight throughout the game, but never once did the effort wane for either one of these clubs. I mean, they were both high in intensity, high energy, just a fun ball game. Like you said, unfortunately for Roane County, came out on the losing side of this one, but
Matt,
your season is not over.
I mentioned the similarities before the game even started between these two. They average about the same offense, the same defense. They both hit strides down the stretch of the season to win games, and this game was exactly like those statistics leading into it. These two teams, at one point, Roane County took that lead, and I said maybe I should have willed it into existence. I think it would have happened no matter what. And when Roane County was up 8, I said I think we're in for a barn burner finish, and absolutely it did not disappoint.
We definitely got that. Faith Mason, she was the leading scorer in the ball game for Roane County, 14 points. She had 5 rebounds and 1 steal. Maddie Hall with 10 points, a rebound, 3 assists, and she had 5 steals. Cameron Starcher, 9 points and 7 rebounds and 2 block shots. Abby Eastman, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, an assist, and a block shot. And then Hope Mason with 1 point, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Sammy Kaiser with 2 rebounds to round out scoring for Roane County. For Ravenswood, it was Hadley McGoskey with 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. And then Emily Ratchford with 14 points and 9 rebounds and 2 steals and 1 assist. Then it was Lydia Alfred with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. 2 points from Samantha Maxson with 1 rebound. Lindsay Carroll with 2 points and 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And then Macy Mosser with 1 point, 1 rebound, and 2 steals. Libby Hall, she was hampered with foul trouble throughout, finished with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And then Evelyn Yeager with 2 rebounds to round out the scoring for Ravenswood. Add it all up, 42-40. Lady Raiders fall in defeat to the Devilettes.
Just an amazing ball game. I'm still trying to come down off of that one, Matt. There are certain games that really just create an electric environment and a buzz. Great fan support on both sides here. It was a loud, raucous environment, and the 2 teams didn't disappoint down the stretch. So what happens? Sectional championship goes to Ravenswood. The Devilettes cutting down the nets right now as we are watching on Facebook Live. For Roane County, they know what's left now. They know what the job is. For Roane County, they have to travel to Charleston Catholic, and they have to face off against the Lady Irish, a team they defeated on the 16th of February, 37-34 on the home floor. That's the one time those 2 teams faced off. For Ravenswood, they are looking for revenge. They lost to Buffalo the one game they played this season, and it was at Ravenswood. 57-56 was the final in that one. You know the Devilettes have revenge on their minds. I'm looking for a Region 4 Section 2 sweep, get both these teams back to the state tournament, and hope both of them face off again in Charleston. That'd be nice.
Oh, how fantastic would that be to see a rematch here? We talk about the split during the regular season. You have Ravenswood come here. Be nice. Maybe we get down to Charleston and see these ladies again.
Would love to see it. That's your final score, 42-40. Matt White, time for you to distribute our Willard Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award.
It's a tough one, but I really think Cameron Starcher had an excellent game. 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots. Really shot the ball well in some key situations, and I think really had the chance and had to look to possibly win that one.
Yeah,
it looked from our angle, it looked like it was going to go. So for me, it's Cameron Starcher, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocked shots. Our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game.
Congratulations to Cameron Starcher. And again, Roane County, he's got to regroup here after a tough loss. And I think when the dust settles, the Lady Raiders will realize just what a battle they had here tonight. And both these teams advance to the co-regional finals next Thursday night. It will be Ravenswood hosting Buffalo for a chance to go to the States, and for Roane County, a chance for just the second time in school history and the first time since 2008. All they got to do is hit the road to Charleston Catholic and beat them on their home floor next Thursday night. If they do that, Roane County will be back to Charleston for the second time since 2008. Our next sports broadcast here on WVRC, the boys back in action as they begin their sectional tournament play next Tuesday. A lot of Charleston Catholic flavor to this upcoming week. Roane County's boys traveling to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. They'll face off against the boys of Charleston Catholic, the Irish, at 7 o'clock p.m. Pre-game coverage beginning at around 6:40 p.m. for sectional tournament action for the boys. That'll do it for us here tonight, as Ravenswood are the sectional champions, defeating Roane County 42-40. For our entire broadcast crew, George Allen, our studio technician back at WVRC Control, Katie Nutter, our camera person, a big thanks once again to Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies for providing our graphics and our replays. Matt White, my color commentator. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.